Brief on today. Galen, Ken's got Parkinson's. The channel is a year old today. Hurrah! There was great rejoicing. Bunting was hung out. Hooray! Hurrah! Fireworks. We blew the budget on that blue light there. Not fireworks. Yeah, so there's people outside chasing maidens, and there's big area blacksmiths with dirty rags on sticks knocking each other on the head like that, and they're all singing. Oh, it's major jollity. Hilarity is being had by all. Serious message from this. First of all, thank you for everybody who watches. Everybody. If you ever click onto this by accident, thank you. If you watch it deliberately, thank you. If you like what I'm doing, go and get your head examined. There's something wrong with you. Thank you. People who have bothered to subscribe, I honestly cannot tell you what that means. I was watching the first video I ever did prior to doing this, and obviously it still exists out on the YouTube universe. It is a slender volume, in as much as I had the camera the wrong way. It's like a shorts thing. I didn't know you could put the camera the other way. Oh well, things you learn. No thumbnail, didn't know what they were. So I was watching that. On that, my intention was film it. No frills, no editing, no nothing. Don't care. Send, click. Just to tick it off. I've done it. And enjoyed it. I don't know why. Don't know why I enjoyed it. I did. I enjoyed it. There's nobody there. That's the first one I've ever done. And then I ended up thinking, well, I could do 10. Let's see if I can do 10. I was doing like, my plan was, if you watch the early ones, I was going to do episode 1, like a television programme, episode 2, and I'd be on like episode 571 now. So forget that. That went off to join the chorusing Morris men down the hill as they merrily went on their way. So then I thought, I'll do 10. That'd be good if I could do 10. And maybe if I could get, I don't know, a subscriber. That'd be nice. But then I started to get comments, and I met people. I met Eric, I met Neil, met Roland, and others afterwards. Too many to mention now. I'll sit here and read out a list of 246 people. And then there was, but they were sort of 3 that I made me go, yeah, you know what? Let's keep going, because even if it's only us, if it's me and 3, that's the same as my War Games club sometimes. I don't know, 4 of us round the table. So thank you to them, because they were a boost. I mean, I can't tell you what a boost they were. So thank you. And then things started to happen. So slowly but surely, I improved the thumbnails. I included thumbnails. So that's got to be an improvement. You might not like the thumbnails, but they were better than no thumbnails, right? I'd set the bar very, very low as regards expectation. And I put the camera the right way up by accident. That helped. And then I found editing things like CapCut and Pixel Lab. I'm not advertising them. That's just what I use. I'm not saying go and buy them. I don't know. Somebody says, oh, there's better stuff. There might be. I don't know. That's just what I have. It's what I've got. And I started to get the free ones at first. And now I thought, no, I need to pay for some bits. I need better bits for my loving public. And so that changed. And then I wanted to be better for the people that were subscribing. We tried the live thing, and when I get a decent camera on a laptop, I shall go back to doing that, because it all fell apart because my camera died and it all fizzed out. But we tried it, didn't we? And a few of us, Eric, Neil again, Roland, we were there every week, man and boy. When I was a lad, I used to go out there and have a look. And people were making comments and suggesting stuff. And they weren't just commenting, they weren't just going, woohoo, or they were saying, have you tried? Or like, dop, dop, dop. And again, I have to say, there are certain people, and I don't want to labour who folk are. If you go back through the comments, you'll see there are people who have supported what I do in very specific ways. And a lot of it is advice and have you seen and have you watched and they know who they are and they are wonderful, and that'd be great. And yes, thank you. So, right, enough said. A year on, Christmas, whoosh, it's only got 100 subscribers. How did that happen? And I was quite confident to that point, because my original plan, I thought, I have somebody down the road from where I live, we were talking about YouTube, and he said, I've just got 1,000 subscribers. I thought, well, that sounds nice. How long did it take you? He said, 10 years. I thought, right. So that means I need about 100 a year. But I don't know if I'm still going to be alive in 10 years' time. I'm going to drop dead when I get to like 999. And I know it don't mean anything, but I like having targets. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've always been one. I've got that sort of head that people can throw things at. So, I like a target. So I thought, 100, that'd be good. I got 100, but it weren't enough. And then you have this funny thing in YouTube, so it went like 100, 1, 2, 99. 100, 1, 98, 100, 99, 100, 2, 3. And then it started to go up. And then it got to 200. I thought, oh! Because it's only end of March. And I'm at 246 as I speak to you now. So, 250,000 in a year. Now, extrapolating that, that's a good word. That's the word for the day. Extrapolating that. That's me showing you extrapolating in modern dance. 4 years. So that original target of 10 years is down to 4. Oh, come on, even I can live 4 years. With my hedonistic lifestyle, I could do 4 years, surely. Well, we'll see, won't we? But I tell you what, you guys are brilliant, and thanks. I know this isn't going to bring in extra subscribers because it's irrelevant to people who are flighting through. They don't care. They've gone. Them people, they've gone. Look, no, washed. Poof. They've swiped me. I don't know which way you meant to swipe to get rid of people, but they've done that. They've done it. They've gone. I'll never see them again. It's you loyal guys and gals. Because I was looking at the statistics, there's a lot of lady subscribers and watchers, and thank you. And you're a lot younger than I thought you were going to be. But looking at the statistics, why? I thought when I started, all this was going to be for people, well, not even people my age. I don't know, there's fewer and fewer people 70 and over who are getting into YouTube. Some might have been in it, and there are obvious exceptions, there always are. But generally speaking, when I talk to my peer group, they don't look at technology, which is their loss. But the majority, the percentage on my analytics, it's another good word. I can't do that in interpretive dance. Don't know what I'd do. I'd have to take something off, and I'm not doing that. A good proportion of my audience, our audience, we, the royal we, are 35-ish, 45, that bracket. I thought we'd all be 60 plus, all old men and old ladies. but we're not. I don't know why. So again, thank you for that. Goodness only knows what's happening, because I don't have any muscles. You know, you see all that Love Island and all them, and don't they? And they've all got muscles. And they're all bronzed and tanned, and they've got hair. I love that. When I was a teacher, I once did that. I was doing a poem. I can't remember what it was. I was an English lesson. I was talking about a poem. I said, all like Byron-esque. This bloke with all the wind blowing in his hair. And one of the kids, Phil, who was also a war gamer, and he said, "Are you sad, sir?" I said, "Why would I be sad, Phil?" He said, "Because you're having to mime having hair." Such a cheeky pecker. But he was right, so fair play to him. And he were bigger than me, so, you know. So, yeah, so that happened. And I don't know what I was talking about, because I'm old, and I've just gone... Boom, 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 boom. But, yeah, so I'm not like, I know, an influencer. I'm an influencer. No, what? What's that for when it's at home? When I was a kid, a job meant having a shovel or having a pen and having a job. You couldn't sit at home and suddenly decide what you were. Today, unless you were like royalty and you could like decide you were going to be a professional skier or an ice skater. I can imagine my going home to my dad in 1972. I've been to seek careers advisor, Dad. And what she say? Oh, she said, I'm going to be an influencer. She said, yeah, you'll influence the back of my hand, you little Herbert. Get some work done. My granddad said, you should always aim for a job where you don't have to pick up anything heavier than a pencil. And that's good advice. And I think I might leave you with that. Yeah, I will. Happy birthday, us. Ta-da! Ta-da, Chuck.